Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you guys like the new setup for today. I tried to switch things up so everything will look so boring. It's so white all the time. So today we're going to be talking about birth control. Now before I even get started, I'm going to go ahead and give a disclaimer. I really try to avoid topics like this because I'm one of those people where I don't like crossing that fine line in between being expressive and telling y'all my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always try to keep it a happy medium. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to share too much, but I also, want to share my story to help people. So yeah, and I figured, it's birth control. It's a medical. It's medicine. So how much of my business could I possibly tell y'all? Let's just get into it. So today I'm going to be talking about two types of birth control that I've been on. The first one is the Depo shot. I started taking Depo my freshman year of college, but I wanted birth control just because I wanted my cycle to stop, because my cycles are very painful. And I wanted to, because I know I heard that if you take it for the longer you take it, your cycle eventually just stops completely. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So, but I was scared before trying it because my mom always told me that she took Depo after she had me and she blew up. She gained a lot of weight. So I was always scared about it, just for that reason alone. So I was like, oh my God, I don't want to gain weight. I don't want to get fat. Like, literally, that was the only thing I was worried about. But I had so much more to be worried about. So yeah, I started taking it my freshman year. I was on it for like 2 years. Like, a little, 2 years. So, first of all, I was very, very thrown off the entire time I was on it. My emotions was all over the place. I was a tad bit more crazy. Yeah, I was very mean. My emotions was just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I was very crazy on Depo. So, yeah, it messes with your emotions a lot. And also, as far as weight gain is concerned, I only gained a total of 8 pounds while I was on it the entire 2 years I was on it. At first, I didn't gain any weight at all, but I noticed like towards the end of me being on it, I did gain some weight. And overall, I gained 8 pounds, which is not bad. I could tell, but it wasn't anything I needed to cry about. It was only 8 pounds, especially on me. You can't really tell. I meant to tell you guys, at the school that I was at the first school I attended, because you guys know that now I go to Clayton State and I commute from home. But before, at the school I was going to before, they offered birth control for free. So I went ahead and went with the Depo. I only had to go every 3 months. It was free. It was cool. So when I came back home to go to school, it got a little bit too expensive for the kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it a stack. And I moved on to a new birth control and a new doctor because it was just too expensive. Not only that, I just wanted to take a break, and I did take a break from birth control altogether for a little bit, just because I had been on it for like 2 years straight, So I was like, oh wow, this is, I want to know who I am without being on without being on this. So I got off of it, and I noticed my emotions was a lot more intact. I wasn't all over the place like I was when I was on it. And by the way, just for a disclaimer, just to disclaim, because I know somebody somewhere watching this video feels this way. I know that birth control is not good for you. Listen to me one more time. I know that birth control is not good for you. I know that. But I don't want to be a mom right now. So do not comment and say, well, it's not good for you anyway. That's why you were having emotional issues. Okay? Because I already know it's not good for me. But you going to take care of a child if I have one? Exactly. So, I'm with you, sis. I'm with you. But don't tell me that in the comments saying it ain't good for you, because I already know that. I already know. Oh, I meant to tell y'all that when you get your Depo shot, you either get it in your arm or your butt. And I've gotten it in both places, but what I can say is it does hurt more when you when you get it in your arm as opposed to your butt. And be prepared to be super tired the day that you get your shot. You just be super drowsy and super tired and out of it like the first day. So yeah, I took a break from Depo, and then I went to my gynecologist, and she suggested the NuvaRing. And at first, I was very skeptical about it just because you have to insert it yourself at home. And I was very scared about that. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. So I'm like, wow, you're going to leave this up to me? Like, I was asking my doctor, like, you can't do it? Like, you're going to leave this task to me? I don't know. So, I actually didn't even use it right away because I was scared. I was scared to use it. So, it comes in a sterile pack. It's a blue pack. I really wish I had one, but I just used my last one like a week or two ago. That might be TMI, but it comes in a blue pack. It's a sterile pack, and the actual ring itself is it's plastic. Is it? I think it feels plastic. I'm not a doctor, you guys. I'm just giving you guys the information that I know. So it's plastic, and when you insert it, your hands need to be completely clean, completely washed, because it is sterile. It has 0 bacteria on it. That's why you need to keep it in your refrigerator, but to keep it sterile. So when you insert it, your hands need to be clean, your body need to be clean, and you just insert it. That's it. Literally, that's it. There's no reason to be scared. If you are watching this video and you've been considering the NuvaRing, but you don't know because you're scared and because you're not a doctor and because you think you might mess something up, it is so simple. All you have to do is read the instructions and you're good to go. I promise you, it's so simple. All you're doing is inserting it, and that's it. The instructions tell you to insert it and leave it in for 3 weeks, take it out for a week so you can have your cycle, and then put a new one in. Those are the rules. But if you read your pamphlet thoroughly, it will tell you that you can stretch it for longer, and you can also skip your period. So how you can skip your period is, instead of taking it out and leaving it out for a week, you would just take it out and insert a new one. If you're that brave. I'm not that brave. I like to still have a cycle just because I just still like to have my cycle. That's just how I am. But if you're that brave and you believe in yourself and you stay true to yourself and you don't want to know whether or not you're pregnant, go ahead and do all of that. Okay, sis? But I choose the route to stretch it out just because I get samples from my doctor, and I like to stretch out my samples for as long as I want to. And so yeah, so what I do is I stretch mine out for 4 to 5 weeks. And I know y'all like, girl, that's not what the instructions say. But if you read your pamphlet and if you look online, it will tell you that you can stretch your NuvaRing out from 4 to 5 weeks. You just have to take it out. You can't leave it in longer than 5 weeks. But if you leave it in for 5 weeks, you won't have a cycle. Your cycle will be delayed. So that's what I like to do. It did put me like in a panic at first when I was first doing it. But my cycle always comes. It's not a big emergency. It's not, you don't need to panic. It is what it is. But if you're not that brave, again, just leave it in for 3 weeks. Take it out for your week. Put it back in, That's the safe route. That's the safe way. But my way works my way. And it's also the safe way because I can do it. I did my research before I just started doing stuff. I didn't just do what I wanted to do because I wanted to do it. And you can put it back in before your cycle ends. I choose to wait, just because I don't bothering anything before it's time. I don't do that. But yeah. Overall, you guys, I would definitely recommend the NuvaRing over the Depo shot just because I haven't gained a pound on this. So if you're scared about gaining weight, because I know everybody's everybody's body is different. So just because I only gave 8 pounds don't mean you only gonna gain 8 pounds. All of our hormones and stuff and our bodies are different. Everything is different. Everybody is different. So yeah, I haven't gained any weight on the NuvaRing. And also my moods are my moods. You know, sometimes I get really emotional towards when it's time for my cycle, and I haven't had a cycle yet because my cycle is delayed. So I still have all the symptoms of a cycle, if that makes sense. I just don't actually have my cycle because I delay it. I delay it, and that is why I still have symptoms. I be very sensitive around that time. Like I cry a lot. So that's one of the things. I mean, if you guys care, if you guys are curious. But other than that, I really don't have any issues, you know. Oh, and I don't have to pay for it. I probably shouldn't say that. But okay, this is the thing. My doctor, my gynecologist gives me free samples year round. So all I have to do is show up and say, hey, I'm out of my birth control. And she gives me like 4 months worth of samples every time I go. And I have an appointment in 2 weeks, and I'm going to get samples then as well. So I don't actually pay for the NuvaRing, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that or not, but it's not like who gonna check me? I don't know who my doctor is. But yeah, if you go to your gynecologist, just ask her or him about the NuvaRing, and they should have some samples because they always give doctor's office samples. And I mean, it's free. Like I mean, it's free. I mean, I don't know if they're supposed to give me as many as they do, but I mean, it's there and it's free. So why make me pay? Doesn't make any sense. So so yeah, so I just wanted to put this video out there for all of the people who may be curious or who may be trying to switch their birth control or are looking into start birth control in general and this is their first time. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you are on birth control or if you are considering taking birth control, or what type of birth control you are on and how do you like it and how it is affecting you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, if you're not subscribed, sis, we're gonna have a problem. Okay, all right, it's the holidays. I don't want to beef with y'all, so if you're here, why not subscribe? What you waiting on? Okay, and while you're at it, you can go ahead and watch my next video. And I'm so happy for all the people who are going to be subscribing. For all of the people who are going to be subscribing, hey sis, welcome to the family. We are happy to have you. We are loving and caring people. And yeah, again, tell me about y'all's birth control experience in the comments. You know, it's always a good idea to see it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.